we've had several conversations about the Passover Offering.
Yes.
That's a different kind of piece.
Yes, it is a different kind of piece, and it's from quite another time, a different time. Passover Offering is 1959. Again, it was on a commission, and the University of Michigan radio station had one year a grant to commission holiday compositions from a number of composers. And I chose Passover because it offered possibility for writing they call it a pseudo-narrative. And I chose metaphors for biblical instruments. Instead of a chalil, I chose a regular flute. I wanted a single reed instrument, or a double reed instrument. I chose clarinet. I wanted a signaling instrument, like a shofar or something like that. I chose trombone because it seemed the most primitive of the ones. It was the valveless. And some kind of string instrument, in this case cello, because I needed a bass. And then I fashioned a piece in 5 movements, and the titles give you some idea of what the piece is about. The first is enslavement, oppression, protest. The second is escape by sea, the clash, battle, and finally you feel there's a whole section where you feel you're being inundated. The music somehow has a milky or a watery substance, and you feel that perhaps an army is being deluged. The third is a desert march, rather quick foot because the sand is hot, with distant signals in the middle of the piece. The fourth is kind of lamentation, uncertainty, kind of canzona, a song. And the last I entitle A View of the Promised Land, a desert prayer, just for flute and cello playing harmonics. So it's rather misty. At the same time, the flute is cantillating. The piece does have quite a lot of what we would call Jewish melos, turns of phrase and fragments of melody that are quite identifiable as Eastern European origin, and from music from the trope, from the cantillations.